She love a nigga for solid, so used to whipping with dollar. Picking up like Benny Hunter. I do a chick at my mama. Then I go flex and design.
It's your boy, Petite Cert. And today I got a very special video for you all today. And I am joined by Dirty Man and two British people.
Yo,
what up?
what's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Did I mention that Ruuts is half Asian? Anyways, moving on.
Okay, it's the lower half. This guy.
Anyways, today we are talking about how much CC we got in November and December, and also as a whole of 2021, because it was quite a fuck ton.
See,
Do you guys have it pulled up? Have it pulled up.
I do indeed.
So this is
Yes.
from Zed. If you don't know, or Zide, or anyone know how to pronounce that?
Ziad.
It's a Ziad or Zaid.
He
Zide.
said it.
Zed.
Ziad.
Zed.
Yeah.
All right,
Weird.
Zed.
Okay.
Odd, not how it's spelled. I digress. He has pulled up the CC records for last year. Let's delve into that a little bit. Dive right. So for November, and this is if you do everything, and by everything I mean PvP, login bonuses, tournament of power, story, co-op, especially co-op, because that's like
Basically, if
600.
you know life of the game, that's
Yeah.
it. That's
Every
the
opportunity
CC that
to
you
get
can
CC.
available to you. Yeah.
And then you got to do all the events, but you also got to remember that we had a festival at the end of November and all of December,
Yeah.
I think. So that's probably where we got most of the CC from, was from the festival. But I mean, realistically, 1,080 or 1,850 just for PvP, TOP expansions, daily missions, and Legends Festival countdown retweet campaign. That's a lot. They gave us a lot for free.
They did.
Yeah.
You
Me
got
and,
your daily login bonus, your happy weekend login bonus, and your Legends Autumn login bonus. That's also 900. Holy fuck. What were you gonna say, British man?
Which British man?
You,
Me, British man.
Lord of the British.
Yeah, the king of the red coats. So, me and Dirty were just saying before we started the video, like, they've dramatically increased the CC. So, you're going to get into the comparisons between 2020 and 2021 in a minute, but they've dramatically increased the CC, but in return, they've also been throwing out a crazy amount of banners. Like, if we look for November and December, for example, we had the Sword of Hope and Goku Vegeta, who, realistically, you had to summon on both banners because the units were just, like, crazy, like, jacked. Like, Sword of Hope and Goku and Vegeta were number 1 and 2 as soon as they were released. So,
Yeah. And not to mention the fact that Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Vegeta, and stuff like that, and Gohan or Future Han were on the Future banner. You had, if you wanted those characters, which are really good for a purple meta right now, obviously, you had to summon for those banners. Absolutely, you didn't want to miss out on that.
Not only that, the rewards for summoning on those banners were insane. 1,800 for
Yeah.
sparking.
Most of us have maxed out like easily dozens of units on these banners, just easily.
yeah.
Yep.
So when you actually think about it, in total we got 50k. So we got 22k in November, 28k in December. So we got 50k for those 2 months. And I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, like we had like 5 raids, 6 raids, or 7 raids if you want to include November in that as well. The PvP.
It's 7.
Like, we had a lot of content. We did have a lot of content, and it is justified. It's definitely justified. Like, I think we can expect to see like similar amounts every time we get like a festival or anniversary or whatever. Because they have
Anniversary coming up. I'm pretty sure we're going to see the same deal, like what we saw in November, December time frame.
Yeah, definitely 100%. Maybe even more, depending on. Because I mean, for them on anniversary, they're going to have to either equal or top what they've done for Black Friday. Because
And I don't know how they're gonna top these last few units with hypeness, because like the Ultra Super Gogeta, huge value out of this unit. He runs on any team that you put him on. He's just amazing.
The only things
and
right
he's
now,
and he's gonna be like that without the featured bonus.
the only
for
ones
PvP.
right now that can probably top it is Bardock or Cooler. That's inevitably going to come. One of them.
Yeah, I would very much like to see a Bardock get an LF. I think it's well overdue.
What were you saying,
no,
British man?
Yeah.
Oh, British on the wall. Speak Ssjoeku or I'll stab you in the fucking face.
which one, me or Ruuts? I just received a phone call. Sorry.
You. What were you saying?
Yeah, I do think that the CC total is going to definitely drop down in January, like for this month, because we've got nothing already and we're almost like
Yeah.
we're
It's a
coming
dry
up to
month.
2 weeks in. Yeah, so it's going to be
January's
a dry.
dry.
month.
It's
I mean,
as
we've got
dry
a
as
battle
these
hour.
balls.
We've got a battle hour in February, so I think we can maybe expect it to pick up a little bit more in February, but for January it's maybe dry as fuck. So
Mm-hmm.
It is, and as we all see with the way matchmaking is going, there may not be Legends very much longer, so...
Man, this season has been an absolute joke for the last couple days here.
So, if you do Tournament of Power to the max, you can get 3,320 a month. Now I know why Ruuts no lives Tournament of Power.
No lost tournament of power. I literally just press some buttons and I'm done with it in like 30 minutes.
Don't lie, you're just like, give me my CC, I want it!
And I get it.
Exactly.
So I mean, Tournament of Power isn't really. I mean, you don't need to big brain that mode really, unless you want to maximize your gains off of it. Because what I do is I just pick a team that seems like it has a lot of units in the best boosted tier. I put them together on a team, make sure I have a good color, wheel going on, and then I just go through and hit like all the highest fisted amounts on each one.
Did you
That's
just
it.
say
That's all I do.
fisted?
I don't think. Yeah, you got the like 5 fists or 4 fists or whatever. But yeah, I just
Moving on.
go the path that gives me the most amount of that.
Not what I thought you meant, but...
Well, we know where your mind is. But yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, I literally do that. I don't change where any of my units are in the little the little grid. I keep them all in the same place for every single time I go through it.
You're a hoarder, Roots. What's your take on this amount of CC they've been giving out?
The amount of CCs they've been giving out. Well, it was expected for them to give this kind of level amount of CC around this time because, it's a festival, it's a celebration. We always get
50k?
raids and like what have you at this time of the year. So I kind of expected for us to get this much CC, but obviously with the value of these banners, especially Sword of Hope Trunks and Goku and Vegeta, the triple Z power, the triple rates, I've never spent so much CC in my life on Legends until like this point, and I mean this is the best opportunity you can get to quite virtually, literally max out your box.
I would have to agree. I mean, I'm still summoning on these banners.
Exactly.
They're still here.
These banners have been out for nearly 2 months, and people are still summoning with every little bit of CC they have.
Yeah, we're like crack
Just
fiends.
do everything. These banners are absolutely cracked, and I don't really think we're ever going to... I'm sorry to say this, boys, but I don't think we're ever going to see a banner like this ever again. We'll probably get one or the other, 1800 Z power, or 30% rates, but they're never going to do it like simultaneously again. Because just this one banner has just changed everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say I disagree. They're not gonna do it for a while, but we're going to see the same thing again. It's gonna because people are gonna be like expecting it after they don't give it to us for so long. People are gonna start getting antsy, and they're gonna just realize they have to give us something hype again.
bro, I'm sure they're
both
looking
at
at
the
their
same time.
sales right now, and I'm sure they've never seen sales like it before since the game's release.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Like on a consistent basis, not just like during when the banner goes live, like throughout the entire banner's lifespan.
Yeah. So
Did they hit top grossing?
I don't really keep up with that. I'll be honest, but
I don't
they-
think we
I
did.
think they got it. They got it in a couple locations, didn't they?
Maybe in France and somewhere else.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 countries got top grossing.
Not over here in the United States, though. Ah, shit, fellers.
Clash of Clans or some shit.
Yeah. Fucking Candy Crush or some stupid shit. I don't know.
Yeah. 2016 called They Want Clash of Clans back.
Anyways, I mean, I think I like the amount of CC they've been giving out. And plus, over this year, I mean, we got quite a bit over what we did last year. We got 174,000 last year, whereas we got 222,000 this year. However, this year we've been having an LF every month, or last year, I guess.
Zenkai's every 2 weeks.
All right, in 2020 we had 174K and 222 in 2021. I keep forgetting we're in 2022.
Yeah, we have 48.
So if you look at it like this, they gave us 2 months of CC, free CC more than they did last year.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Which is,
48K difference.
but we've also had more Zenkais, we've had more LFs, we had more LF Zenkais.
More banners in general.
All-star banners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so it,
More expenditure.
yeah, so it evens out, to be honest.
LF Ruuts, the only passive is that he gets fucked by Vegeta.
Okay.
That's the next LF.
I think we're going to continue to get more as well.
I feel like the trend is just going to go up. But the Ultras are going to make it go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Ultras
Ultras, I was
slowly
going to say.
Ultra's going to slowly become more regular. But 0.35 rates, like, how can you not hand out more CC? Because that's going to take a shit ton of crystals for you to get one.
And speaking of which, they really need to leave the banner up for longer because what they left it up for just isn't going to cut it.
Wasn't it like 10 days or
A lot of
something?
people to get. Yeah, it's not enough time for most people to pull the unit. Let's put it that way.
I know I didn't pull
Especially
it.
straight after the people had just rinsed all their CC on Goku and Vegeta and Sword of Hope, like no one had any CC at all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
exactly.
Jehudi paid for ours, but still,
Quite so.
I still didn't pull
Chad
anything.
move.
Yeah.
I didn't. It's funny because like he gave us that Christmas gift and I got absolutely nothing from it.
I got absolutely shafted.
I ended up pulling it on money I spent myself. So I mean, it worked out.
I should have bought Pokemon cards with it instead, just to get shafted with those. But anyways,
just switching to a different gotcha system there.
you're damn right. Anyways, I think this is a good trend, but it could be a bad trend as well. Only because of the Ultras. Plus, you gotta figure we're still probably gonna get the monthly LFs, and they're probably gonna be just as high. The Ultras are eventually gonna become monthly.
I don't think so.
Unless if
I think
they
they're probably
introduce
gonna
another
come as, like,
rarity.
regularly as LFs from before.
You play Dokkan, right, Roots?
I think
They
they'll be,
come every few months.
I think they'll be quarterly, every 3 months. So we'll get 4
Yeah.
years.
That's what
I was just gonna say. I think they're ramping up their ultras because we've gotten them steadily faster than the ones before. So I think they're at 3 months is probably enough time to give them to do the animations or whatever for new ultra units.
I honestly don't.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
good
saying.
amount.
I don't know if I'd expect one before the 4th Annie though, but
I think we'll get one before the 4th anniversary, and then they're gonna give us something really hype for an ultra unit on the anniversary.
Ultra LF incoming?
Ultra LF maybe, but I mean I was just thinking more in terms of like the unit itself, maybe MUI or something like that. It would make sense for MUI being the pinnacle of Goku's transformations, and having that be like the.
you cut out, Dirty.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that it'd be better. I think MUI would be the best unit they could release as like the most hype ultra unit if they're gonna release like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do expect him to come, and I expect him to be the one to break
And
the
honestly, if they're gonna
unique
yeah,
gauges.
if they're gonna give an LF to an Ultra unit, that would be the first one I would expect it to be on too.
But anyways, yeah, so I just thought I'd discuss or talk about the fact that we've got quite a bit more CC than we did the previous year. And also the fact that we basically got 50k in 2 months, which is nuts.
Yeah.
And I would go so far as to say it's not just the CC that they've increased dramatically. It's all the resources across the board. We've been getting a lot of everything. Energy, skips, the freaking all the different metals and coins and all that good stuff too.
Power, everything.
Multi-Z power specifically. That's the multi-Z power just on the raid alone. I've been taking, like, I'll pick a unit and I'll just take them from like 3 or 4 stars up to 7 or 9, just on doing that, which is crazy to me.
We get 100 Legends Limited Z power every month as well now, so.
Also amazing, yes.
I also think those little Z power drops you get from the Hoi Poi, the 30 ones,
Yeah.
those add up really
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's what I was saying. That's what I've been using for, like, I'll pick a maybe not like the best unit, but one of the newer units that I have at low stars, and I'll just select one and I'll dump everything into them.
I feel like Hoi Poi needs to be monthly because that 1k CC that it gives, if it's still 1k, I don't know. Either way, that CC that it gives is really helpful. Plus, with all the resources, because I got the purple VB up an entire star just from Hoi Poi.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do with Boost as well.
I think they also on those drops for Legends Limited multi-Z power on Hoi Poi, that needs to be increased dramatically because the rates they have it at now is just, I think I've seen maybe 2 or 3 people even mention ever that they've gotten something out of that.
I think
Did
they
you guys pull
also
any?
no.
No.
I think
I pulled 100,
I think Virgil pulled 100.
and that's
Yeah,
it.
I've seen like
Number
I've seen like a
200,
Jap-
600.
Joku,
a
can you
Japanese
watch your
account.
mouth?
I
We're
saw it pull
Mormons.
the 600.
Can you watch your mouth, please? We're Mormon.
Well, you're not gonna like this. I need to cut out because this shit is about to burst out my chest like alien.
All right. Well, he's gonna go take a
Alright.
shit, guys.
It's gonna burst out my chest
Alright.
like a xenomorph.
Go drop those kids off at the pool.
Oh fuck! I haven't heard that in years. Anyways, yeah. So, if you guys were wondering if or why you guys have no CC, it's not Legend's fault. It's your fault for spending it all. So if you're free to play, save it. This is Green Rough. Go
I was
on.
gonna say one last bit of advice if you're free to play. If you ended up spending a bunch on these triple rate banners and you maxed out a ton of units and all that good stuff, I would say your need to do dailies for like the normal dailies all the time anymore is pretty much non-existent. I would just stop doing it. I have myself. That 20 CC for every different daily that you use it on, that adds up, and there's going to be a lot of hype banners coming up really soon, and you're going to want every ounce of CC that you can get your hands on.
I agree with that sentiment because I quit doing dailies as well. There's no point when you can just pull the banner or pull the units you want on a different banner like a couple months later, or if you're just trying to star up, say like an LF, we keep getting Hoi Poi, and plus we get that LF Z power for the weekends. I mean, 100 Z power adds up really fast. Do you got any cheeky things to add there, Ruuts?
No, I have nothing else to say.
Wee little cheeky bottle of water.
Bruh.
Anyways, this is Green Rough. Varabara. and Ssjoeku signing out. Peace!
Later.